He was a very involved dad. He was, when he wasn't working, he was riding bikes with us, playing ball in the street with us. He worked 2-3 jobs to make sure that we had all the extras, the vacations, the Easter bunnies and all the extra gifts. And he was just a very, very involved parent. He was there, and he loved us, and we all felt that love. So we were all very lucky to have him.
How important is it to come back here?
I think we all go back to the day that it happens, and I think it's kind of like pulling a Band-Aid off. So you go through a little bit of a breather, and then 2 years pass really quick, and it's like ripping a Band-Aid off. The hurt's all over again, the pain's all over again, and it takes weeks to prepare for, and it takes weeks to get over. And there's never really an end. It's every 2 years, forever. So they have a life sentence, but our life sentence is much greater.
Is every time the same? Is there a way that the parole board could be more humane about this? I mean, the pain you went through, the things you missed, those haven't changed every 2 years.
No, you can't give us back the birthdays, the Christmases, the weddings, all the events in our lives that we've missed. But I think what makes it harder is that the injury is compounded by having to defend our position that they're serving life in prison, but it was by their own choice. We're victims that just keep getting re-victimized every 2 years, and there's nothing we can do to unwrite the law. But the only thing I can say is that if everyone speaks up and tells the parole board that the killing of a police officer endangers all of society, I think that they'll hear it loud and clear.
I wonder if you get the impression when you deal with the parole board that they are willing to put these people back on the street. How do you ever get a sense of that?
They're so sympathetic and they show empathy, but in terms of what their job responsibilities are, they have a job to do, and they have to, I guess in some way, remain neutral, but it's our job to continue to fight to keep them in prison, and that's basically every 2 years. We're always here, and we'll be here until we physically are no longer here. What my brother was saying is that the brutality of my father's death, we are unlike some of the other families where, they got the knock on the door. My dad's death was at our front door. So I think the pain in that is so much more vivid for us because of physically him lying there. And every day that we open the front door, you couldn't help but flash back and know that that's where his life ended.
This might seem like an obvious question, but why do you do this every 2 years?
For justice. I can't see granting parole to give someone another chance at life when they denied my father that very thing. He can't come back, and we're basically sentenced to, a life without him. So they are exactly where they put themselves to be and where they should be. I'm sorry?
Your name again?
Margaret Ryman, Ryman.